Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg wants you to unleash the Snow Beast. Win a 2023 Ski-Doo Renegade Enduro snowmobile with an enclosed trailer from Anago Yamaha. Then we'll send you to AJ's Walleye Lodge in the UP for 5 days and 4 nights of serious powder. Earn points, rewards, play, and entries. We'll give it away Saturday, January 28th at 9 p.m. Unleash the Snow Beast at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
You want something that's going to last a lifetime. Your home is probably your single biggest investment, so you really want to focus on, not on price, but on real value. And if you do that, you'll have a lovely remodeling experience.
Thanks for visiting today, Brian. And check out these outstanding savings.
Call now and get 75% off installation, plus a free upgrade to stylish black fixtures. And make no payments for 1 full year. Call 1-800-Tundraland or visit us at tundraland.com.
Straight ahead, from rain to ice, we'll hear about dangerous conditions on the roads.
Plus, a close call caught on camera will explain what led to a near miss next to a Wisconsin school bus.
And one of the oldest clubs in Rhinelander is celebrating 125 years. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and Jeff Weller.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan.
And I'm Jessica Jukic. The roads were really rough out there as I was driving into work. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us with more. Jeff, how's it looking?
That's right, Dan and Jessica. Lots of falls and spills across the area today. And here's the issue, right? The rain is still falling out there right now. It's going to increase actually for a while tonight. In the early parts of tomorrow morning. We are not done with this system quite yet, as we have more snow to get through overnight tonight. But here's the radar now. We're getting a break in the precipitation across north central Wisconsin, but we have more waves of this on the way that will move into our area tonight. And it's giving us scenes like this. Anything that had snow on it had rain fall on top of that snow. It was compacted down and became ice rings across our region today, and that will continue tonight. In fact, tonight, we're going to put some light snow on top of this north of Highway 8, making things even slipperier by tomorrow morning. And temperatures, of course, are critical. Right now, we're at even freezing in Rhinelander, 33 for Merrill, 35 for Wausau. So mostly light rain here, but it's freezing on contact up here, and we'll keep doing that tonight in early parts of tomorrow. Here's the bigger system, right? So there's still moisture across southwestern parts of Wisconsin moving our direction. It will take all night to get here, but now some colder air is getting in there, and that will give us some light snow overnight tonight. In fact, that snow could become an inch or 2 or 3 along and north of Highway 8 overnight tonight. Thus, we have winter weather advisories in effect through tomorrow. More on that when I come back. Dan?
And all of those conditions led to a messy day out on Northwoods roads. A section of Highway 8 was closed today west of Rhinelander after a semi jackknifed near Spring Creek Road, partially blocking the highway for a time. The driver was okay, but this is just one of many accidents reported. Captain Tyler Young says the Sheriff's Department have responded to 19 crashes today in Oneida County alone. While no major injuries were reported, officials are reminding travelers to take it slow on the roads.
Multiple fire departments responded to a fire at a gas station in Somo. The Tomahawk Fire Department says they were called to the scene just after 4 this morning to the III BP in the town of Somo. When they arrived, they saw smoke coming from the roof of the building. The Rhinelander Fire Department used one of its trucks to fight the flames from the roof of the building. The Lincoln County Highway Department kept U.S. Highway 8 open by sanding and salting the roadway. Fire crews stayed on the scene fighting the flames for 8 hours. The cause of the fire is unknown but does not appear to be suspicious. No injuries were reported.
A newly released video shows a car nearly colliding with a Wisconsin school bus. The Winnebago County Sheriff's Office released a video that is a reminder about bus safety around this time of the year. The incident took place just outside of Oshkosh on January 6th. A lieutenant with the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office says poor conditions contributed to the near miss, but extra caution should have been taken by the driver. Authorities say the child involved was not hurt. The driver was issued a citation for violating school bus restrictions.
At least 3 people are dead, including a teenage boy, following multiple shootings in Rockford, Illinois. Police say the shootings happened Sunday night in the southeast part of the city, about 1 mile apart from each other. 3 people were killed. RPD is identifying them as a 29-year-old man, 18-year-old man, and a 17-year-old teen. 2 other people went to local hospitals with serious gunshot wounds. While police have not yet confirmed whether the shootings are connected, the RPD police chief says they believe all individuals involved in the shooting knew each other. Police are still working to identify a suspect in the shooting.
Used car prices have dropped because of the increased supply of new cars. That's according to data from Edmunds, an online resource for vehicle inventory. Experts say the decline is also from higher interest rates, which make it more expensive to finance a car, thus limiting demand. According to Edmunds, the price of older used cars have fallen 15% or more from their peaks early in 2022. Today's average used car price is about the same as the average new car price in 2010.
Holiday weekends are usually the busiest times for local ski areas, but today's weather did not cooperate. Minocqua Winter Park was expecting a busload of skiers, plus even hundreds more. The park decided to close today because of freezing rain, which made the access roads dangerous. Dan from the ski shop said the trails are not losing much snow today and expects the park to reopen tomorrow. He said groomers will head out tonight after the temperatures drop below freezing. Recent years have been trying times for social groups, with the pandemic interrupting regular meetings.
But at least one group in Rhinelander may have emerged stronger because of it and is now celebrating 125 years. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson joins us live in the studio to tell us more. Morgan?
That's right. The Rhinelander Women's Club has been around for quite some time. A few members of the club, including the president, want people to know exactly how important the club is to the community. 125 years ago, a group of Rhinelander women got together.
January 11th, 1898.
The wives of the founders of the city were determined.
Their mission statement was to enhance the lives of residents of Rhinelander right from the beginning.
The first president of the Rhinelander Women's Club was Clara Brown. She led the way to what the Women's Club would become 125 years later.
We've expanded and we've branched out into so many new areas of helping and collaborating and partnering
with organizations like NAF, the Food Pantry, and Lights of the Northwoods.
New people are participating and volunteering. That's what's really made me happy, that we've had people sign up for things, the day that they join the club.
Christy Schneider serves as the current president after Cindy led the club through the pandemic. Remarkably, the club actually grew during the pandemic. Cindy led weekly Zoom meetings and found a way to connect the club through the screen.
I'm very proud of this group. They are wonderful go-getters who don't really seek recognition for all the things that they do, but there's a variety of things to do in this club.
Now the club celebrates 92 members that volunteer in the community. They're following the original mission of the Women's Club and passing it on to future generations.
A lot of our projects go toward the youth of the community, so we'd sure like to have them at least be aware of us and participate when they can, or just know about us so that they can carry us through 20 years from now.
The next monthly Rhinelander Women's Club meeting is Tuesday, February 14th at Cabaret Cove. Anyone who is interested is able to come to the meeting.
Thanks, Morgan. Coming up, today is one of the most depressing days of the year. We'll explain what Blue Monday is and how to overcome it.
And local fire departments are struggling to fill positions. We'll have a look at what's to blame after weather with Jeff.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Get up to 80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture. $20 million worth of furniture and mattresses must go. Lowest prices around on TV consoles, recliners, bar stools, sofas, mattresses, and lots more. Get the deal of a lifetime on clearance, one-of-a-kinds, scratch and dents, and more. Stores are packed with merchandise that must go. Up to 80% off at the huge inventory reduction sale on now at Slumberland Furniture.
Now get an Escape, Edge, or Explorer SUV with 0% APR financing for 36 months, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Today, it seems everyone can be their own service technician thanks to the internet. From servicing their own cars and engines to home remodels and projects, people are trying a little of everything. Here at Maher Water Corporation, we employ nationally certified and factory-trained technicians to keep your water treatment systems working to their full lives. We will treat you like our own family.
So if you want us to service your equipment, give us a call. But if you're the fix-it-yourself kind of person, we'll enjoy your funny video clips.
All right, seatbelts on. The slippery conditions out there will continue through tonight into tomorrow as some more freezing rain, sleet, and snow is on the way. In some spots tonight, it'll change over to all snow, putting a light layer of snow on top of the ice. That's not good news for traveling tomorrow morning, and we have winter weather advisories into tomorrow. Okay, that's giving us scenes like this, though. Again, these parking lots are numerous across the area today. It's hard to walk on this. It's hard to drive on this. It's hard to do anything but skate on this, and that's what's out there in a lot of places currently. So take it easy. Lots of falls and trips today and car accidents across our region as well. And the radar is still pretty active, right? This is all kind of light precipitation, some light drizzle in here, some light rain showers. Even earlier, we had some thunder sleet in parts of Portage County into Wood County. That's now gone, but you get the atmosphere is very energized currently across north central Wisconsin. That will continue into early parts of tomorrow, and thus we have more precipitation on the way. Now, temperatures, of course, are critical in situations like this. There's an inversion out there right now. The air above us is actually warmer than the air at the surface. So we have freezing temperatures down here, not so freezing temperatures up there. We get that rain to fall, hit the surface, and freeze. That's what's happening out there all day long today, and it's been quite a mess across north central Wisconsin. But here is a winter weather advisory. Now, it's not for what you think. We have that ongoing freezing drizzle, yes, but now we're going to add a bit of snow to this tonight. And, you know, you get that snow on top of a layer of ice. It's hard to get rid of that quickly, and it's going to be a problem through tomorrow into tomorrow night for sure. Okay, so here is our future radar. And again, tonight, notice the more rain showers are going to kind of rotate around this low, traveling right across parts of southern Wisconsin. That will keep the light precipitation going. At times, there could actually be heavier rain showers in there. And then there's going to be a switchover later on this evening with some light snow backing into the area as this whole system kind of pulls in some colder air aloft into our system tonight. That will switch the mixed precipitation over to some snow, and that snow could begin to add up again. We're talking an inch or 2 or 3 of snowfall along and north of Highway 8 tonight. Now, not for everybody. There'll be lots of areas that don't see much snow at all, but a couple of you in Vilas County, over into Price County, along and north of Highway 8 could easily see 1 or 2 inches of snow tonight. And then our attention turns. All right, so here's System 1. It's actually System 2. System 1 is over here across the East Coast, giving New England lots of freezing rain, sleet, and snow there. System 2 is across our area right now, bringing us to freezing rain, sleet, and snow. And can you see it? Yeah, that's System 3 across the Four Corners area. It has lots of energy. It's just now coming on shore. It's going to take a more southern track, and it's going to be colder. So when it gets here late Wednesday and Thursday, likely an all-snow event for us with this one on Thursday into Thursday night. But here it is now across the west. We're getting lots of energy. You can see it here, right? The atmospheric river of moisture kind of feeding into the system now. Later on tonight, it'll begin to tap into Gulf of Mexico energy, and then it'll explode in coverage across the plains, a classic Colorado low. These things are powerful. They are strong. They are full of moisture, and they typically bring north central Wisconsin some snow. It's in California now. In fact, here is Mammoth Lakes. I've been watching this now for a week and a half because they got 14 feet of snow in the last week there, and this is what that looks like, right? I mean, they're used to this, but not quite like this with that much snow. That's the energy coming our way from our Colorado low. It's going to gain strength tomorrow across the plains, move in a path similar to this one, probably heading it toward Chicago or just north of there, south of Milwaukee. On that track, the heaviest snow falls about 150 miles northwest of the low. Well, guess where we are, right? That's where we are. So we could see a healthy snowfall around here on Thursday. Okay, so here's Futurecast showing System 2 getting out of here tonight. System 3, here it comes now, bringing that snow across across our region late Wednesday into Thursday. If you have travel plans on Thursday, likely it's going to be an issue because by then temperatures are back below freezing at 29 Thursday for a high, even colder for Friday. So the snow that falls on Thursday is likely going to stick around for a while. So our forecast then for tonight, though, is rain, freezing rain, sleet, and some light snow. A winter weather advisory in effect for areas north of Highway 8 with low temperatures about where they are now, near 32. For tomorrow, okay, mostly cloudy skies, some light snow in there as well. High temperatures above freezing. We'll melt some snow tomorrow with a high near 35. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwood Furniture and Mattress shows a quiet day for us on Wednesday. And then the clouds increase Wednesday night. Thursday looks messy with lots of snow across north central Wisconsin. Dan and Jessica.
Cryptocurrencies are rallying after a rough 2022. Bitcoin is up 25% over the last month. It's the world's most popular crypto, and it's hovering around $20,000. That's still down from a peak of about $69,000 in November of 2021. The rise is likely due to easing inflation and investors anticipating the so-called Bitcoin halving. The halving, where Bitcoin rewards miners are cut in half, is viewed by some investors as positive for Bitcoin's price as its supply is reduced.
Walgreens says it's no longer limiting online sales of children's fever medicine. Some pharmacies restricted such purchases last month when RSV and the flu caused demand to surge. The CDC says flu and RSV have peaked, but other respiratory viruses remain high or very high in about half of the states in the U.S.
Today is Blue Monday, a day thought by at least some to be the most depressing day of the year. In the winter months, millions of Americans suffer varying degrees of seasonal affective disorder. While the exact cause of the disorder is unclear, one theory is that it may be due to reduced activity of serotonin in the brains, which help regulate mood. Some believe sunlight helps maintain those levels, which is why winter blues can happen when it gets darker earlier. Cleveland Clinic psychologist Kiarai Pruitt says that if you find yourself feeling down in the winter months, it is important to reach out for help.
You might be feeling a sense of worthlessness or hopelessness. Maybe you're losing interest in activities. If that's going on for at least 2 weeks, it may actually be time to reach out and talk to a therapist.
Some possible treatments include light therapy, antidepressant medication, and taking vitamin D. If you think you suffer from seasonal affective disorder, talk to your doctor about which treatment or combination of treatments may be right for you. This winter has been brutal for fire departments.
More fires than usual have hit both La Crosse and rural communities, resulting in a major need for more volunteers. Colton Emsweiler explains the efforts underway to increase the workforce.
Around 90% of area firefighters are either volunteers or paid on call. That leaves a lot of questions as rural departments in the area are in need of a new wave of recruits. And after a busy winter, retainment has been an issue they hope to address.
I can see pretty much every department is in need of people. It's hard to get people because people don't have enough time. They're stressed out already. They do a lot of running for their kids that they have to do, and not everyone has time. And the job's not for everybody, but it's very worthwhile. Once you get into it, it's kind of addicting. You don't want to miss it.
But before they get their hands on the hose and see any live flames, they need to learn the basics. Not only is training mandatory, there's a lot of instruction that comes with it.
Well, the state of Wisconsin requires a minimum of a 60-hour entry-level firefighter class. That class is provided here in this region by Western Technical College. If we have a department or a county that has 12 to 15 people that want to start a class, we will put a class in that county and run it through the local fire department.
All to make sure there's plenty of hands on deck whenever an unexpected blaze decides to erupt.
Coming up, today's wintry mix has impacted an annual event for veterans.
We'll have a look at the Wisconsin military ride up in the St. Germain area and how it's bringing families together.
Put the finishing touches on your bathroom with the Mica one-handle faucet from Moen. Its high-art design creates a beautiful and timeless aesthetic while resisting water spots and fingerprints. Pick one up today for $109.99. Find everything you need for your painting projects. We have the best brands, best quality, and best prices on Pittsburgh paints. Find the right color and style for your home and save big. Pick up a gallon of Pittsburgh Ultra interior paint for only $14.97.
Save big money at Menards.
At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Well-qualified buyers get 1.9% financing on all 2022 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups, or get $1,500 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get $2,500 cash allowance.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
If you've never had a chance to snowshoe before, the Rhinelander School District is giving you the chance to try something new. The School District of Rhinelander Community Education Program will be hosting a snowshoe clinic for the community on Sunday, January 29th. The class will cost $10 a person and will be taking place at the Cedric Avig Outdoor Classroom east of Rhinelander. Participants in the clinic will get a chance to discuss snowshoe types and trails in the areas before hitting the surrounding trails. Snowshoes will be provided, or you can bring your own. The mix of rain and snow outside meant one Northwoods group had a change of plans.
The snowmobile trails were slick, so the 16th annual Wisconsin Military Ride made a plan B. Newswatch 12's Matt Weaver visited them on a tour they took instead and joins us with more. Matt?
Well, that's right, Dan and Jessica. It wasn't the first time that they've had to improvise, which is rather easy considering the many attractions for snowmobiling right here in their backyard.
To promote snowmobiling and honor military families.
That's the mission of the 16th annual Wisconsin Military Ride, and with the weather keeping them off the trails today, they improvised.
I'm happy the fact we're able to come here because we want to be able to come here. Had Mother Nature cooperated, we'd be riding snowmobiles today.
Veterans and their families visited the Snowmobile Hall of Fame, the first snowmobile ever made, and the Derby Complex.
This little jewel that we have up here in the Northwoods, you know, to have this museum here and the one in Eagle River, you know, it's not everywhere through the snow belt that you see all of this. People drive miles and miles and miles to see this.
The 91 who signed up still made the most of their all-encompassing tour.
I was talking to some people before and saying there's, you know, we would watch Tucker Hibbert on TV races. Well, now you can go over and actually see the sled that he won races with.
Whether it's snowmobiling or sightseeing, this program connects those who've served.
I can relate to them. You know, we can talk and understand what they're doing and what they've been through.
And their families.
They've experienced some things that aren't the greatest, and it may be hard to relate when you come back into society again. And maybe this is an avenue that can get back to some normalcy for that family, and they can start on a new path.
In St. Germain, Matt Weaver, Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
The local water experts at Culligan can take care of everything but the kitchen sink. Actually, we do that too. Culligan, here for every water worry.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on? Sure. It's wireless. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? It's Buick Envision. That's a really tight spot. I used to hate parallel parking. Me too.
The Buick Envision, built around you, all of you.
Get 3.9% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days on Buick SUV models.
Hepatitis C? Don't just treat it. Crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it with Maverick.
Cure it with Maverick.
Maverick cures all types of Hep C.
In only 8 weeks.
The virus multiplies daily and can damage the liver over time. Maverick stops Hep C and cures it. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had Hep B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV, other medical conditions, and all your medicines. Do not take Maverick with atazanavir or rifampin. Report right away yellow skin, stomach pain or swelling, confusion and bleeding or bruising.
Hep C, crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it.
Cure it in only 8 weeks. See Hep C gone with Maverick.
Ask your doctor about Maverick. AbbVie could help you save.
Spectrum Internet delivers with faster speeds nationwide. So there's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Now get Spectrum Internet and you could get advanced Wi-Fi and a Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Visit spectrum.com/reveal today to see your best offer. It's easy. Put in your address to reveal a special limited time offer designed just for you. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security and privacy for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now to get a special offer on Spectrum Internet with advanced Wi-Fi and one line of Spectrum Mobile Unlimited free for 12 months. To get this special limited time offer, call today or visit spectrum.com/reveal.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Dan and Jeff, one of my favorite things to do during the winter is enjoying some hot soup on a cold day. I love cooking soup. Well, here's some of the soups I made. A few weeks ago, I tried my hand at some chicken gnocchi soup. It was really good. And of course, what's winter without chili? I've been making chili the past few weekends.
You just caught Dan's eye with the chili.
Well, just that cheese on top.
Yeah, it's really good. And I've noticed, like, ever since moving back up north, I've been getting really into making soups.
It's the cold weather.
Yeah, it's the cold weather, definitely.
You can make a whole big pot of it. It lasts you for a couple of days.
For a few days.
Share it with your friends, which I didn't see any in the newsroom earlier. Did you bring some in to share with us?
Huh, that's curious,
I'll bring some. Maybe next weekend I'll make some chicken gnocchi.
But you're right, though. Gnocchi. Gnocchi's enjoyable. It's like a dumpling, of course, a potato dumpling, and it's just so good in anything. So,
have you got, what's your favorite soup?
Beef barley.
I love chili. Chili is great. And I feel like it's going to be good chili temperatures, Jeff. Are we dipping below there?
With beans or without beans?
I got to go with beans for sure. Without noodles, I think is the real
No noodles, No noodles. That becomes like a hakamaka or something, which is different.
What was that word?
Hakamaka. That's what my mother calls it. Is that a wrong word?
I've never heard of that.
Let's go outside, check on temperatures. Here we go. We're looking at highs in the 30s today. We're currently hanging out near freezing, which is a problem because there's still precipitation across our region. So whatever is wet is going to likely refreeze again tonight. Many parking lots, sidewalks, driveways are ice covered now. Likely stay that way tonight. And we could put an inch or two of snow on top of this tonight, generally along and north of Highway 8. So overall, still, we live in north central Wisconsin. It's difficult getting around tonight.